Hi, I'm here with my good friend and holistic health coach, Lynda Robbins. Lynda has over 30 years of holistic health training in many different modalities. And today she's talking about some of her own profound ideas. She has three keys to life in her upcoming book, Taking the High Road to Wellness. And those three keys are living softly, living strongly, and living simply. Today we're going to talk about living simply. Welcome, Lynda.
Welcome, Jim. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so I'm interested because I don't know what you're going to say. Tell us about your ideas of living softly, please.
So living softly, what would that look like? You know, in our lives, in the structure of our society, when we're pushing, and there's many stress factors, externally, internally. So my idea about living softly is taking time to regenerate, to relax, to de-stress, and to be mindful. And so what are some of the ideas that we can actually incorporate into action in order to live softly? So in my book, I go into detail about breathing exercises. So the very soft and gentle act of just being mindful of our breath can bring us into a very soft and harmonious space. Meditation, which, you know, when I first heard about meditation 30 years ago, it was very intimidating to me. I thought, gosh, well, I really don't know how to meditate. So what I talk about in my book and in my courses is anyone can meditate at any time of the day or night, doing anything and everything. So one can actually be meditating while engaged in work, while engaged in shopping, while engaged in caring for children, while engaged in entertainment, while engaged in whatever life has us doing at the moment. We can
very briefly, Lynda, this is such an intriguing idea. Can you give me, obviously you can't teach the whole thing, but could you give us a little idea of how we could be meditative in these everyday things, such as at work?
Sure. By taking a still moment throughout the workday, many moments throughout the workday, to just be in touch with our breathing, to just stand or sit and be in touch with our breathing, to get up from our desks and take a walk for 2 minutes and be in touch with our breath. It's really just simply allowing ourselves to breathe in the moment and to breathe out the excess stress and worry and concern, and just quieting the mind. The mind
Wonderful. Thank you, Lynda. That was really helpful. Thank you. I now understand where you're coming from. Thanks.
You're welcome. Yes. So I talk in my book about sitting meditation and walking meditation and lying meditation and reclining meditation. And we can actually meditate while we're in line at the grocery store, because it doesn't really take having to set up a separate space and sitting on a cushion and closing our eyes for 20 minutes to an hour. That's an ideal that's not often realistic in our lives today. So I like to be able to bring meditation into the daily activities of our life.
Mm-hmm.
And be practicing meditation throughout the daily activities of our lives in whatever we're doing. So there's no certain technique, there's no certain form, there's no certain mantra that we chant. We just are meditation. And to me, that is the beauty and the miracle of living softly, almost like a feather floating through the wind. There's a softness to that. And when we soften our living, we become healthier. We become less stressed. And we become grounded. So then we're able to be maybe more productive, maybe more successful, happier, more joyful. And we're able to engage with ourselves and with each other. So there's a beauty to living softly.
It certainly sounds beautiful to me. Well, thank you very much for this brief introduction to Living Softly, and I look forward to some of the other principles from your book. Thank you, Lynda.
Thank you, Jim.